Welcome and thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Volvo XC90. Before we do, however, let's find out what's new for 2018. For 2018, the XC90 gets some additional equipment as standard, such as adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, previously optional, are now standard as well. As far as trim levels and features go, the 2018 Volvo XC90 is a luxury crossover SUV with 3 seating configurations and 4 different trim levels. You have Momentum, R Design, Inscription, and Excellence. Regular XC90s are referred to as the T5 and T6, while the hybrid is called the T8 twin-engine plug-in hybrid. The Momentum trim level comes with plenty of standard equipment such as rear view camera, lane departure warning, and an impressive 9-inch touchscreen. The R Design is the sporty version of the XC90, while the Inscription and Excellence are more luxury focused with equipment such as ventilated front seats and adaptive air suspension. Okay, with the introduction out of the way, let's jump right into the build. I think these are very beautiful cars, and I'm looking forward to building one. Now, if you've watched any of the videos on my channels before, then you know that I really lean towards the sporty model. So for the XC90, that would be the R Design. Now, I did say normally. I think for this build, and I see a lot of these on the road, I want to build out an Inscription. I want to go totally luxury. So we can see right here, before we jump into it, you've got the XC90 Momentum, and it gives you some highlights of what is standard equipment with the Momentum and its starting price, its MSRP. And then we come down here and we can either select the Momentum or we can choose our model. Yeah, let's choose our model. So then it tells us that this particular model, the Inscription, comes with ventilated soft perforated Nappa leather and linear walnut inlays. The Inscription is pure sophisticated luxury with advanced safety and comfort. 20-inch 10-spoke tinted silver diamond cut alloy wheels, Inscription grille, linear walnut, we got that, the inlays, and a 12.3-inch digital instrument display. So that's the full LCD screen. So let's jump into this build. We're going to select the Inscription. And so we can get it in a couple of trims like I was mentioning in the beginning. We can either get the T6, which gives us 316 horsepower and 290 pound-foot of torque. And I guess this is going to be mixed driving of 25 miles to the gallon, well, on the highway. 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. If we chose the T8 plug-in hybrid, you know, that's the equivalent of 400 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque, and just a little bit better MPG on the highway. I don't know what your thoughts are, but me personally, I'm not quite there yet with the hybrids and the electrics. I won't select one of those until I have to. So with that said, I still like a combustion engine, a gasoline engine, and we're going to go with the T6 all-wheel drive with 316 horsepower and almost 300 pound-feet of torque. That'll bump us up. Well, that keeps us at 59,150. Another thing is this T8 is, wow, it's such a big jump in price. Yeah, you get a credit back, but it's a real big jump in price. And, you know, at the end of the day, your gas mileage isn't really going to be any better for all the extra headache that it is. So let's go ahead and select our Inscription with a T6 motor, and then we've got a few categories to select from. So we can choose color, wheels, upholstery, interior styling, packages, and then finally options, and then that'll take us over to the summary. Okay, so let's choose our color. What do we got for colors here? We've got ice white. And then we have crystal white pearl metallic for an additional $5.95, bright silver, osmium gray metallic, black onyx, sand metallic, maple brown, denim blue. Generally, I like the lighter colors because they're easier to keep clean, and I just think they age well. They age better. They don't show all the swirl marks and the scratches that over time make a great vehicle not look so good. And this is an investment, and so, and a big one at that. So you want to try to keep it looking good for as long as possible. And I firmly believe that a lighter color will certainly help it stay looking more attractive, especially if you're not one that's going to be doing a lot of detailing and cleaning and primping and priming on your car to make it look all gorgeous. Maybe go with a lighter color. So let's go with the bright silver metallic. I think that'll look attractive. We're going to select the bright silver metallic. It's another $5.95, and we'll move on to wheels. Okay, we got a few options for wheels. So it comes standard with the 20-inch 10-spoke wheel, and that's good looking. Let's see what the 21-inch wheel looks like. And I know we're going to select a 21. I think an SUV with a really big wheel just is a striking package. So we're going to go with a 21-inch wheel, but let's see which one we like better. This one's the 8-spoke diamond cut. Okay. And then finally we have the 21-inch V-spoke for $1,100 upgrade. Okay. I think that looks pretty attractive. And so we're going to go with that. This build's all about luxury and beauty, and that's what we're going to make this Inscription. And I think these wheels are the most beautiful from these. All right, so upholstery. What do we got? We can choose from an amber, a blonde, and a charcoal, and a maroon brown perforated. I bet this maroon brown is very attractive. It is. And these colors are nice. You know, you see a lot of cars with the tan interior, and to be honest with you, the tan interior is starting to grow on me these days, as long as the carpets are black. And you know, and which it is with this vehicle. You know, you've got enough contrast in there that it's not just a sea of tan. So that is attractive. Now, normally I always go with the black leather because you just can't go wrong with that. But in this instance, since we're going for all luxury, maybe if I was doing an R design, I'd go with the black leather. But for this build, for the Inscription, we're going to go with the tan leather. Okay, I think it looks good, and it's got a lot of contrast in there. You've got plenty of dark carpeting and dark features to offset that. Let's move on to interior styling. So we've got the wood inlay. It only gives us one selection. The linear walnut, I think it looks fantastic. Our steering wheel with the deco inlay, I guess we have that as it's checked. And then let's move on to packages. So there's nothing to get here. But before we move on, let's just take a look how big this touchscreen is. It almost looks like the size of an iPad. And I just think that looks awesome. It's a very clean design. I mean, it seems like everything you're going to do, you're going to have to come in through this menu to do it, because there aren't many hard buttons down here. There's not many hard buttons down here, so most everything you're going to have to do is done through here. And there's some pluses and minuses to that. Looks like you have some type of scroll wheel there. And I don't know if that's to help you navigate here or to possibly select different driving modes like comfort, sport, economy, things like that. Okay, let's move on to packages. Okay, so not a whole bunch with packages. Got a convenience package, luxury package, tailored dashboard, and upper door panels. Now that sounds like that's going to mean that they're going to trim it out in leather. Let's find out. For luxurious ambiance inside your Volvo, the exclusive black leather-clad dashboard. Yes, that's you had me at leather. We're going to add that. Absolutely. Got to get the leather dashboard. I think that's a big thing. I hate to see very expensive cars that have the same hard plastic dashboard as a car that might cost $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 less than it. So if adding some leather helps to bring up that that prestige, that quality, that feeling of luxury for $1,000, it's a no-brainer. The luxury package, what's included for $3,150? Let's find out. Heated rear seats, backrest massage, front seats, and a headliner with A, B, and C pillars, and nubuck leather-wrapped sun visors and grab handles. That sounds nice. There's the heated rear seat deal. The headliner, right, that's up here. This right here is an A pillar, and then you've got the B pillar, and then, of course, your your seat pillars further back behind the passengers, the rear seat passengers. And then you've got backrest massage front seats. I think that's great. I'm not real big on the massaging seats, but because I like to have the nice headliner and I want my rear seat occupants to be able to control their own climate, I think it's a good package. Let's pick that up for $31.50 because this build's all about luxury. Okay, and the convenience package, what does that give us for just under $2,000? A compass in the mirror, a park assistant pilot, so that assists us with the parking, heated windshield washer nozzles, grocery bag holder, home link, and surround view camera. Honestly, the only two things I really care about out of this whole package is the surround view camera and the parking assist. So just for that, yeah, let's get these packages. Let's get these packages. I still think that you're getting a lot. You're getting a lot of value. We haven't even cracked $70,000 yet, so you're getting a lot of vehicle for the money. You're getting a lot of vehicle for the money. I can name several vehicles that are going to cost a lot more than this, and you still haven't even begun to option them out, and they will cost this much or more. So it's a good buy. All right, now here's where we can do some damage. What might I want? Got to go with the Bowers and Wilkins premium sound system. I'm really big on that. We got to upgrade the sound system. We definitely got to get the heads-up display. I think that stuff is really awesome. I don't know what you know about it, but the heads-up display projects your speed and other vehicle information up on your windshield so you don't have to take your eyes off the road or do it less frequently. And I think that's great. And for $900, I'm all in with both feet. So we're going to do that. And then, if you have children, the booster seat's great. For me, the rest of these are accessories, right? You've got accessory, meaning that most of these things now from here down, if you want, you can get them installed at the dealer. You buy them at the dealer, they get installed at the dealer. So for the sake of this build, we're not going to nickel and dime little things like, do we want floor mats and do we want the red key and things like that, an illuminated tailgate scuff plate, which, yeah, we do want that. But we won't add that to this bill because you can add that to your car at any time after you buy it simply by going to the dealer. So, with that said, let's head on over to summary. And it's looking like $72,040. I think that's a pretty good build for a very, very loaded, very attractive SUV. Very attractive SUV. So what do we get? We got the bright silver metallic for $595. We upgraded to the top of the line 21-inch V-spoke black diamond cut alloy wheels for $1,100. We chose the light colored amber perforated Nappa leather and with the charcoal interior. We only had one wood selection. That was the linear wood inlay. We've got the leather steering wheel, leather gear shift knob. We purchased every package, honestly. We got the convenience package, the luxury package, and the tailored dashboard and upper door panels. For options, the Volvo smartphone integration is already included, so that's great. We popped $3,200 to get the Bauer and Wilkins premium sound system and the graphical heads-up display, bringing our total to $72,000 and $72,040. So great build, beautiful car. If you're in the market for a Volvo, they're great. Why not get an Inscription? Wonderful car. So that wraps up this video. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to know what you think about the build and what you might do. Would you go for an R design? Would you just get a base model and just add a few key features to it? I'm curious to know. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Okay? Thank you.